Only time will tell how the Neagley spin-off show will turn out, but it already seems to have one major advantage over Prime Video's Reacher. Other than Jack Reacher himself, Francis Neagley is the only character who has consistently appeared in all 3 Reacher seasons so far. In Lee Child's original Jack Reacher books, Neagley is not as important as the show makes her out to be. She only shows up in 4 books, Without Fail, Bad Luck and Trouble, The Affair, and Night School, and is mentioned in 1, Never Go Back. Although Prime Video's Reacher is a fairly loyal adaptation of the original books, it does drift away from the source material in seasons 1 and 3 to fit Neagley into its narrative. Neagley's consistent appearances were often questioned by audiences, but they are finally making sense after her spin-off's announcement. Many viewers are still a little skeptical about her upcoming show, but it seems to have a significant edge over the parent series in one major way. With no source material, the Neagley spin-off is free from audience expectations. The show cannot be criticized for its lack of loyalty to the Reacher books. All book adaptations face the challenge of meeting the high audience expectations set by their source materials. Even though Prime Video's Reacher avoids drifting too far from the original Lee Child novels and takes an entire season to adapt one book from the series, it has not been able to completely satisfy all book readers. Time and again, book readers have complained about the show's inability to capture Jack Reacher's introspective nature and lone wolf persona. The upcoming Neagley spin-off show, however, will not face this issue. Unlike Reacher, the Neagley spin-off is not based on any books. Even though she appears in several installments of the source material, the original books barely reveal anything about her past and personal life. Lee Child has also never written any standalone book revolving around Neagley and her solo crime-solving endeavors, which allows the upcoming spin-off to have a completely original storyline. Since audiences do not have a detailed blueprint or set expectations for how Neagley should be portrayed on the small screen, they will watch the show with little preconceived bias. Even when Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher movies are considered, they struggle to impress most viewers because they could not even get the most prominent feature in Reacher's appearance right. When it comes to the Neagley show, however, viewers will be watching it with somewhat of a blank slate because even the books do not reveal much about who she truly is. She is only portrayed as an enigmatic figure who Reacher has known since his military days and often confides in. Like the parent show, even the books reveal that Neagley does not like to be touched by anyone. The books also touch upon other aspects of her personality that make her as fascinatingly enigmatic as Jack Reacher. However, since the original novels avoid delving too deep into the reasons behind her behavior and personal choices, the upcoming spin-off has the freedom to fill in those gaps in many possible ways. The spin-off could tread the same path as the parent series and adopt its winning formula to ensure the Neagley spin-off also succeeds. Or, it could be slightly more experimental with its approach and give itself its own identity. Since Reacher is among Prime Video's most valuable television IPs, it seems likely that Neagley will borrow many elements from its storytelling approach. However, even if the spin-off dares to be a little more ambitious and sets out to distinguish itself from the parent series, viewers will have nothing to complain about. The Neagley spin-off still needs to be as compelling as Reacher, if not more, but it undoubtedly enjoys more creative freedom due to its lack of source material.